let's hop into some player props for Thursday night football. Chiefs, Broncos. Let's hop into it. All right, I will say there aren't any lines that I love in this game. I just don't love this game in general. Divisional game, Broncos are terrible. Chiefs haven't looked like themselves. So there aren't any like instant locks that I looked at the lines and like were like I love the line. But doing after looking at research, Tennessee's all this stuff I always look at. There's some bets I think we can win. And I forgot to mention, if you want to see the actual screenshots of the bets that I placed for this game, it's a previous post. So go check out my page. It's on the previous post. But we're going to start with the ones I'm most confident in and go down to the ones that I'm least confident in. So the one I'm most confident in this is going to be Russell Wilson over the completion. The line is at 20.5 completion, so he needs 21. He's hit this in every game but one. The Chiefs are most likely going to have a lead in this game. The Broncos are always down. They're down like every game. They always have to pass to catch up. And he's hit this in, like I said, 4 out of 5 games. That has nothing to do with yards, so they can be short dump offs to running backs. Russell Wilson's been dumping it off a lot, not taking a lot of risk, but all we need is completions. So I think he can get 21 completions in this game. All right, the next one I like is Rashee Rice over 30.5 receiving yards. He's hit this in 3 straight games. The Chiefs are desperate for a target other than Kelsey that's reliable. And it looks like Mahomes is kind of relying on Rice lately. It looks like Mahomes kind of prefers throwing to him over the other receivers. And as of right now, we don't know if Kelsey's going to play. So if Kelsey doesn't play, I definitely like this line. He might be the number one target. But even if Kelsey does play, he's hit it in 3 straight games. The Broncos have been giving up tons of yards, so I think he can easily get 31 yards. All right, the next bet I like is going to be the same prop for both quarterbacks in this game. I like the under on interceptions. The interceptions are 0.5. I get this is a little bit of a risky bet because stuff can happen where a receiver drops the ball, it gets tipped out the line, they pick it off. But Russell Wilson doesn't take a lot of risk. He's only thrown 2 picks the whole year. He doesn't really take risks. He doesn't really throw downfield. He throws a lot of dump offs. So I think he's going to go under the interceptions. And Mahomes just doesn't usually ever make mistakes. I get it, stuff can happen, but this Broncos defense is terrible. So I like the under on interceptions for this one. If you're playing on Underdog Fantasy, you can't do the Russell Wilson completions and interceptions. So you're going to have to do a separate bet. So it's kind of up to you if you want to do a separate bet. But I like under interceptions for both these quarterbacks. All right, the next one I like is Javonte Williams over 35.5 rushing yards. The only reason this isn't my number one most confident bet is because he's coming off an injury and they have like 3 running backs on the team. So I don't know if he's going to get all the work. But if he gets the work he usually did when he was healthy, he's going to smash this. He has over 40 yards in every game he's played this year. So this should be a lock, but I'm just a little bit worried that they might give the work to the other running backs, maybe ease him in. That's the only reason I'm worried. But it was only a hip injury. He was only out for 1 week. I think if he gets the work, he's going to smash this. The last bet I like for this game is Justin Watson over 21.5 receiving yards. He's hit this in 4 out of 5 games. He has like over 40 yards in those 4 out of 5 games. So he smashed this in 4 out of 5, right? He's the deep target for the Chiefs, so a lot of his targets are down the field. The Broncos defense give up a lot of yards, so I think him and Mahomes can easily connect on 1 or 2 deep balls and smash this bet.